A blessed nation is for, as a Coptic nation, gaining all five blessings. It is self-explanatory. A decent reserve is for having a reserve amount of power of at least 1 million. This one is also self-explanatory. A fine goose step is for forming plus and having at least 150% discipline. The name comes from the goose step, a ceremonial marching style first adopted by Poisson. A golden empire is for enacting a golden age as an empire. Its name is self-explanatory. A hero's welcome is for starting as caramel, formed as something of love. I really couldn't find anything about why it's called that. Kaiser is not just the name, is for forming the Holy Roman Empire. This is because Kaiser is German for emperor, and the Holy Roman Empire was so decentralized the emperor was really just an emperor in name name. But this makes but forming the Holy Roman Empire is fully centralizing it, making it a Kaiser, not just a name. A Manchurian candidate started as one of the Jurchen tribes at forming Sig. It refers to a Manchurian candidate for the Emperor of China because Sig was the last dynasty of China and Jurchen is Manchurian. A pile of gold is for owning 10 provinces which produce gold. This one is self-explanatory. A protected market is for having 100% mercantilism. Mercantilism. It's self-explanatory since mercantilism, yeah, represents how protected your market is. A sun god is for forming income, embracing all introduced and owning South America as core provinces. I know it has something to do with Inti, the sun god of the Inca, but I don't know beyond that. A Tale of Two Families is for starting as Anagar or Bahamani's conquered the other's capital and have the not exist. I don't know why it's called that. Triple A credit is for as a great power, take an over and 1,000 ducats of another nation's debt. This is because Triple A credit is the highest level of credit credit card there is. Absolutely, it's for gaining a hundred absolutism. It is self-explanatory. All Cooper's the second's ambition is for starting as Malia, having four colonial subjects in South America. Al- Abu Bakr II was a Malian king who set off, off on a journey across the Atlantic in the 14th century and never returned to Mali. As academical is for as average owned 50 universities. Why its name is self-explanatory, but it's Athens because Athens was a Greek city state famous for its focus on knowledge and intellect. A EIOU is for completed the Austrian mission tree. It comes from a model of the Habsburgs that means it's, oh geez, I'm going to butcher this, but it has two meanings. One in German and one in Latin. In German, it's aus Erdreich ist Österreich untertan, and in Latin it means Austriae est Imperiae or by universo, which means approximately translates to all the world is subject to Austria. African power is called is for owning and having courts on all the provinces in Africa as Congo. It's called that because to do that you have to become an African power. Aggressive expander is for only 200 provinces. It's called that because to do that you have to expand aggressively. Albania or Iberia is for as Albania only nor have a subject on Iberia and the Caucasus. While why it's in the game isn't obvious to me, the name should be obvious. All belongs to Mother Russia is for starting as a country of Russian culture and forming Russia. It's called belongs to Mother Russia because Mother Russia is the most common personification of Russia. Why the all belongs to part is there? I do not know. All blue is for as Portugal. Europe is owned by all of Europe is owned by you or European countries that exist in 1444. Its name is self-explanatory, but why must it be Portugal? Does Paradox just want to rub it in our face that they changed Portugal's color from green to blue? Oh, that Stein shall be mine is for as a greedy word, sir. Take all the nations to catch the peace deal. Thine is an old timey version of yours. They used probably used it to rhyme with mine. With that in mind, the name is self-explanatory. Also, trade that belong to us is have the highest trade power in Venice, Genoa, Venice, and the English Channel will have an income at least 300 ducats per month. It's called that because of a reference to a mistranslation in the game Japanese game Zero Wing, where it mistakenly translated all your base are belong to us, and it's referencing that. Almost Prussian blue is for starting as the Livonian order, formed Livonia and or on the territory of the North German Confederation as core provinces. I know I don't exactly know why it's called that, but I know enough to know that Prussian blue was a pigment used to dye Prussian soldier uniforms, and the North German Confederation was basically Prussia. An early Reich is for forming Germany. The first Reich is German for empire, and German and the first real empire of Germany was the Second Reich or the German Empire, which was formed about 50 years after EU4 and ends. So, no matter how late in the game you form Germany, the Reich, you formed will always be early. An industrial evolution is for Great Britain, own all of England's core provinces, and of at least 15 development in each province there, except for Northern England. And this is called that because as a play on the Industrial Revolution, which started in Great Britain. An unlikely candidate is for started as Mazab Togurt or Jared reform Andalus. They referred to Al Andalus. They referred to them all being unlikely candidates to reform Andalusia. Anglophile is for completed all English footage or abbreviated message. Anglo, Anglo is a prefix meaning English, and file is a suffix meaning lover. So English lover. Working coffee is for forming Arabia and producing the most coffee in the world. So this one is self-explanatory. Around the world in 80 years is for starting as a custom aviation of up to 400 points in the British region, on New York, San Francisco, US, Bombay, Calcutta, and Hong Kong and Yokohama by within 80 years of the game's start. Start. This is because you have to get provinces around the world in 80 years. Is It's a reference to the book Around the World in 100 Years, or maybe it's a reference to the book Around the World in 50 Years. I honestly couldn't tell you which one it is.